So, can we talk? Hey, it's been a long fucking time since I've done this, huh? Oh, you can hear a cat crunching on some kibble. So, I want to get back into doing this again, because I miss doing it a lot. Sam and I actually are going to be doing a new podcast when we can, because oh god, time is so precious right now. But I haven't done one of these in a long time, and felt like just getting out everything that's been going on. So I moved in September. When was the last time I did a talks? Shit. There's gonna be some clicking in the background as I go to the website and check. Podcasts. Let's see when the last time I did one of these was. It was in January. Oh, fuck. So, it's November now. A lot has happened. Jesus. Yeah. I'm living in Seattle again. Well, in the Seattle area. I'm currently living with some friends in Renton, but I'm looking for my own place. Somewhere, anywhere in the area, looking into Quilla and West Seattle and Seattle proper if possible, or if I can afford it, Bellevue, because it's cheap because it's really close to my work. Speaking of work, I work at a really nice grocery store now. Making a lot of money for being a cashier. And they're super good. Like, as a company, they're really good so far. I've only been there for a couple weeks, but they're really good. Like, shockingly. Like, one of their basic policies is if you work 24 hours a week, they consider you full-time, so you have access to healthcare. And that's pretty great. They also reimburse for, either public transit, or they reimburse people for carpooling. They actively encourage trans people and stuff. Like, I'm out. My name is Victoria on my name tag. I have my pronouns under my name. I work with 4 other trans people who are out there. They give free food constantly. Anything that doesn't have to go to waste, like, say, spinach goes bad after, 4 hours. So, say there's some spinach and that's started to go squishy and, pasty and brown. We compost that. And that's actually also cool, because the compost then gets donated to a local co-op. But we compost that. But if, oh, hey, this loaf of bread goes off in 2 days. Or, hey, these potatoes, we just have too many. We ordered way too many that we cannot sell through all of these potatoes by the end of the time that they're going to be good. We have a display for asparagus. Oh, the display's coming down after this week. We still have half the asparagus left. Or Brussels sprouts. Oh my god, there's so many fucking Brussels sprouts right now. Any of that kind of stuff gets put in the back, and employees can just take it home. I took home an entire pie the other day, and a really nice tart from our fucking, So there's a cafe and a bar in the store I work at, an actual full bar, and a cafe with amazing pastries, and so there was just a tart, a berry tart there, and it was just went in the fridge in the back, and it was for free, so I got a normally $17 berry tart for free. Also, there is a full production bakery in my store, so really good brand new bread every day, and if the bread doesn't sell that day, they give it to us for free that night, because they make it all again in the morning. Or they use it sometimes the bread will go get chopped up and turned into the prepackaged bread for stuffing, stuff like that. But a lot of the time, bread just goes into the back, and it just goes there for for employees to have, so that's cool. Their health coverage is like shockingly cheap. So I'm going to have health insurance again in another month and a half. Like good health insurance for a shockingly low amount of money. Like I was talking about it with some friends who actually are like, one of my current roommates actually does like benefit stuff for companies, and another friend of mine I was talking about it with has had insurance and was exceptionally jealous that I'm going to be paying as little as I am, so that's cool. And getting the coverage I am, because it covers dental health, and optical and mental health, and so that's really cool. I generally am having a good time with this. I like working there. Like, people still have a hard time gendering me correctly, but that's also, I understand. I get it. And I had one of my shift leads correct a customer on my last shift when I was on register, and I almost started crying. But yeah, outside of that, the channel's been a mess because Sam and I have both been busy as fuck. Oh my god, I work, adding in my commute, I work 12 hours a day. My commute is about an hour and 20 minutes each way, and that's if I don't miss a bus on the way back. But I usually, like, my shifts are typically from 2 to 10 or 2:30 to 10:30, and I will leave at noon and get home around midnight. So I don't have a ton of time for recording, and my days off are days that Sam works, so we don't have a ton of time to do that either. But we're trying to get it. I at least have enough stuff to go up for a little bit so that the channel's not barren. And oh, there goes my phone buzzing. God damn it. Got to turn it to silent. But yeah, we're dealing with that right now. And trying to get things, set up. Outside of that, it's just apartment hunting, working, and recording for me. I've been posting a bunch of pictures to both Instagram and to here. Like, I posted 80 pictures day before yesterday, of just like random shots I took while walking around or just outside the apartment here and stuff like that. A lot of them at like when I'm on the bus or whatever, taking random video and stuff like that of just like the scenery. I work on an island, so it's really pretty on my commute. Like, you just cross this bridge across Lake Washington and get to Mercer Island, and it's just this really gorgeous, I love it. Yeah, I like having a commute. It's nice. Kind of sucks to cut into my time, which is why we're looking for something a bit closer. But at the same time, I kind of like having a commute because it's a nice, like, I'm still waking up time. Although I shouldn't still be waking up at noon. Especially when I'm getting home at midnight. I should be long awake by then. I don't need that much sleep. Outside of that, the new podcast we're working on is actually a radio thing. We're playing music from our friends and people we get permissions from, so I need to start contacting people. And just putting their music in between us talking about random bullshit. Or we'll put at least one song an episode. I don't know. We're gonna still figure out the exact format for it right now, but we've been planning it for a little bit, so yeah. Party Upcast will be eventually Pod Tee Up. I think we decided on Pod Tee Up, and I hate everything about that, but everything is just horrible. Yeah, Pod-T. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst. Ugh. So eventually we'll have that going, but not quite yet. And I also seem to have fixed the fucking bad background noise issue that I was having, so that's cool. I won't have to be fucking around with that anymore. Oh, so after a place is found, gonna be saving up the money to get things like, you know, set up to buy a new computer. Because, oh man, this poor thing is just falling apart. I have to rip my poor computer apart like every other day now just to get it to stop making horrific sounds. So I think it's about time to replace her and just use her as a render machine in the background. Or maybe just a home server. I could put her in a closet somewhere and just have her be a home server. Gonna have to look into that when we get moved. Yeah, outside of that, nothing. I got nothing right now. There's a bunch of stuff I want to talk about, but those are like specific topics that could be used for other podcasts and videos. So yeah, you want to support us doing this stuff and able to do it more frequently, go to patreon.com/partyup or partyup.us/support. There's a bunch of different ways you can send us dollar bills or just share our shit with people or watch it on YouTube. Please watch it on YouTube. Yeah, outside of that, I got nothing right now. So I'm going to go and try to get this edited and up today, which means that a bunch of the stuff I said in anticipation of not being able to get this done until tonight and up till tomorrow is going to mean that I'm wrong. So I didn't post those pictures. Yeah, 2 days ago. I posted them yesterday. But yeah, that's over on the These Types part of the site, which if you're here, you can see that in the top bar. Anyway, I'm trying to get used to this whole podcasting thing again. It's weird. Yeah, gonna have to continue to learn how to talk into a microphone without a video game present. Ooh, that's weird. Anyway, have a nice night, everybody. I will see you next time. Hopefully I get one of these recorded soon. Bye.